Bless you.
Oh my God, can everyone just start doing that every time I burp now? Bless you. I feel like my burps need to be acknowledged in some way.
Spectacles, testicles, wallet and watch.
Greetings and welcome to Hot House Drag. May we please remind you that this episode could contain strong language and adult themes. So, if that's going to be an issue for you, may we kindly suggest that you off immediately. And now, please welcome your host, the UK's nuclear bombshell of drag and Hot House CEO, Kenz Blackheart. Hello and welcome to the HotCast, the official Hot House Drag podcast. I'm your host, Kenz Blackheart, and joining me on the sofa today, just preening herself, she is Miss Charity 2021, 2022. She is a gender and 23? Oh, 23 as well.
I think. I'm not actually sure. They kind of stopped running it after 21, so I just kept carrying the title on.
That's fair enough. Why not?
Yeah.
Give yourself your flowers. She is a gender fluid icon and, everyone's favourite baby daddy within the Hot House family. It's Jessica Blaise, everyone.
Hi.
Oh, you're at my
Baby
dear.
daddy of all things.
I know.
I'm the only baby daddy. Am I the only baby daddy?
I believe so.
That we know of.
Yes.
Like, I'm sure Stella's got something out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think Estella's more the case that she's got a load of other people's babies in her.
Oh.
But, no. Oh, Larissa.
Oh
yeah,
my God,
good point.
yes, Larissa, of course.
Yeah, thank you.
The youngest baby daddy.
Yes, you're the youngest baby daddy.
Yes, it's not a hard competition.
As is the joys with queer culture. We don't be having many kids. So how are you, my dear? Are you all good?
I am feeling very good today, thank you. The sun is out, I am out. That's all I've really got for that.
Lovely.
Like, mental challenges aside, we're good, we ignore those, we put the demons at bay.
Exactly.
Thanks,
We
Dan.
shut them down for a little while.
Absolutely.
That's what this show is. It's just a brain break to shut your demons up for a little while and listen to our demons for an hour or so.
We've only got an hour.
Well,
I'm going to have to talk fast, Christ. Okay.
oh, it's all right, however long you want. I don't care. I'm the one that edits it, so not paying anyone. Can't afford to do that. So let's get straight into things and let's talk about your journey with drag. In case you haven't noticed, we are both drag performers. I know, surprisingly, shock horror.
Never considered myself a performer.
Well, got to be something. So, when did all of this start for you?
Oh, God, what bit? The makeup, the outfits, or the actual getting on stage and making people entertained?
I'll go in chronological order.
Oh, Christ. Okay, so the year was 1994. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were a big hit amongst the crowd.
Work.
Pokemon didn't exist yet,
No,
which is
sadly.
a shame. We were all worse off for it. And there was a young Jessica Blaise who was walking around and just being like, I like wearing dresses. Skip ahead a few years and I start getting a bit confused about that because, you know, you get told when you're young, you're a boy, boys don't wear dresses.
Yeah.
And let me tell you a fun story. There was a girl in my class. I want to say her name was Danielle. I don't actually know. I never paid attention to her.
Mood.
And one day she walks in, she's wearing trousers. And the first thing I do, the very first thing, by the way, she was lovely. What I do remember of her, at, you know, the tender age of like, 7?
Yes.
She was quite tall, blonde hair, like the kind of thing where if she's an adult now, I assume she's an adult now, she would probably be, you know, model-esque.
Got ya.
And she's wearing trousers to school. And the first thing I do is I walk over to her and I go, that's not allowed. I find out that's actually allowed, that girls can wear trousers. Shock horror. Shouldn't be a surprise. I see my mother wearing jeans all the time.
Well, yes.
But, you know, we're in school, different environment.
Exactly.
And when I get told actually it is allowed, girls can wear trousers, my first instinct is to go into school the next day in a skirt. Primary school was fun.
And where did you go to said primary school? Was it
somewhere over in Romford? The actual school doesn't exist anymore. Can't
right? Okay,
imagine
but
why.
Romford.
Romford,
right,
yes.
Okay, got ya. Right. So.
Luckily, I had a decent enough school so that nothing really happened, and I got reminded that maybe you shouldn't be wearing a skirt to school, but it's fine, you know. It was a different day and age.
Yes, it definitely was. Only yesterday, weren't it?
Yeah. I was 7 yesterday,
Yeah.
Youngest baby daddy in the UK. No. So skip ahead.
Probably not, to be fair.
No, probably, actually.
The sun probably has something to say about that. So.
Yeah, I've seen Canvey Island.
Yeah.
Skip ahead a few decades, and all of a sudden my makeup skills are finally better. Let's call them that at best. I've decided that I should go on stage. As we all know, I can't dance. And if you've ever heard me sing, you've probably gone to the hearing clinic to get your ears removed. So we stick with comedy. That's what we stick with. And I remember my first performance. It was shit. It was so bad. So bad. So we get better from it from that. And
Exactly.
I remember one drag queen came over to me and she went, "You spent 5 hours working on your makeup and it looks great. And your outfit and it looks great. Could you put that much time and energy into your performance? You'd be really good at this." And I took that to heart after I slapped her.
I mean, you're only human.
Absolutely.
But no,
yes.
to be fair, that is actually a good bit of advice I wish more people would covet these days. So one can live in hope. And yes, with the whole sort of stand-up comedy thing, have there been many sort of people that you've looked up to within that, or just sort of fell into it?
I mean, like, my favourite comedian, not even like, drag related, is definitely Lee Evans. Like,
Same.
I absolutely love his style of comedy. It's very movement based. It's very physical. It's putting on funny voices. It's like impersonations to an extent, not necessarily of people, just like of a stereotype or generalizing.
Yes.
And every time I watch him, he's always been absolutely standout hilarious. Which is ironic because usually when I'm doing stand-up comedy, I put the stand-up in stand-up comedy. I'll grab the microphone, I'll wave my hands a bit, but you will not see my feet fucking budge. Not an inch. But I absolutely love that kind of humour. And I usually work on the process of what you want to do is you lead them down the garden path and then chuck them in the duck pond.
Yes.
Because they'll never see what's coming.
Yeah, which is a good way to go about comedy. The only other rule that I know about comedy is... was it time plus tragedy equals comedy?
Absolutely.
Which I equate to my life. So yeah, I suppose then really sort of having someone like that to look up to within comedy, that's helped filter through into what we know today. And also within drag, as I mentioned earlier, you are very involved with a lot of charity work and stuff like that. When did you get involved in that area of things?
So, the start of my drag career was doing it purely for charity. I only ever took gigs if they were raising money for X or Y or Z or whoever. And my part of it was, whatever you're thinking of paying me, put that into charity instead. I will come along, I will do it free, but as long as you make sure you mark down that donation.
Yeah.
And, if you want to do it from yourself or if you want to mark it down as from me, it's fine, I don't mind. But put that donation in. And partly because it made me feel like, I was doing a good thing, whether we were helping people like Mermaids, LGBT Mind, Abigail's Footsteps, to name a few. And it also meant that because this was when I was starting out, if I went along and people were like, it's not the best drag queen we've seen, I could just go, well, I just did it for free, so...
Yeah. It's for charity. Y'all can't say shit.
Exactly.
Good way to go.
And I still keep on top of some of that. I don't do as much charity work these days. It got pointed out to me by a very knowledgeable queen, whose name I definitely remember but won't mention. I forgot who it is. And one of the things she said is that you're actually going to get a lot of people take advantage of that.
Yes.
They might suddenly turn around and go, this is now a charity event because we know we can get a queen for free. And she pointed out that even if I just charge a small amount, then it will put off all the ones who are doing it as a bit of a con, as a bit of a ruse.
No, exactly.
So now I will still take the payments. I'll still do the private gigs. If someone contacts me for charity, I will give them...
Excuse me.
No, it's fine. I'm only talking here.
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're not getting a bless you for that. You can have it for when you burp, but not for when you sneeze. Yeah, and I still take the private gigs. I still, do that. When the charity ones come along, I will say to them, you get it at a reduced rate because it's charity. And if on the night, if I feel that they could maybe, use a bit more for funding or have actually done an exceptional job without whether I was there or not, I will still take what I've earned and just go, here you go, take that.
The Robin Hood of drag.
Absolutely.
That's very Very noble of you to do so. Very lovely.
Thank you.
And also, you are the first ever Mx Congeniality of Hot Shots.
I'm a lovely person.
Yes, she actually is, underneath all of the drier humour and all that stuff.
You take off all the foundation, I'm actually really nice.
Yeah. No, to be fair, she actually is. What was your experience on becoming the first Mx Congeniality?
I mean, I was surprised for a start. I thought it was a bitch backstage. Like, when Lois came in, we were all chatty, we were having a good time. And every time she had her back turned, I'd, like, spill Coke on a wig or something, you know. It's just like, you know, it needs it. It needs it.
She probably wouldn't have noticed, though. It's already got
The
enough
upsetting
Coke
thing
in
is
it.
she still won.
Yeah.
Like, no matter how much I sabotage her, she still won. No, it was really nice being backstage. And I am one of those people that will just, if I'm, you know, finished getting into drag, I've got my face on, I always leave the wig till last, so you'll probably see me walking around with my lesbian haircut for a little bit. And
shout out to the lesbians.
What up? And if anyone needs a hand or anything, even if it is just like, you know, zipping up into an outfit, putting on a corset, even if it's just holding the mannequin head while they're taking the wig off, it doesn't matter. I'd rather be doing that than kind of just sat there like, you know, just going, how's everyone doing? Having a good night? Fantastic.
Let your bollocks flow free.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Treat for everyone on YouTube.
You know, for you poor things, X-rated. So, yeah, it's one of those things that I just like to keep myself busy, and if I can help people out while I'm doing it, more than happy for that. I can't remember her name. She was the one who did the belly dancing. I think she went on last out of everyone.
Oh, yes, yeah.
And I remember her being a bit nervous because I don't know if that was her first performance or if it was just like her first in front of a crowd she didn't know or something. She was a little bit nervous, and I think what was really getting her was the fact that she was on last. And, you know, I was just sitting there talking with her, and when she went, I'll be doing belly dance, I was like, you've got nothing to worry about because no one else has done anything close to belly dance. We've had dancers, we've had lip syncers. No one's done belly dancing. The crowd are just going to enjoy it just because it's something different to what everyone else has done.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so, yeah, go out there. You'll be fine. Really wish I remembered her name now.
Yeah, it will insert the caption.
We'll Google. It'll be right down here. It'll come up with her name, little face.
It's nothing against that particular performer. We've just got so many that come through nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm like RuPaul now. I'll just turn to someone. I'll be like, what's your name? And they'll be like, Lois. Lowest common denominator. So, you know.
She's been mentioned twice now. If we do it a third time, she's going to come through the window.
To be fair, she's not the one we're worried about, saying their name 3 times. Yeah. Some stuff's gone down. Yes. So moving away from Hot Shots and everything, into your own ventures in life, as you, I believe you're now starting your own thing with BYOB.
Yes, BYOB drag. So for the viewers at home, hi. As of give or take 2.5 years ago, I became a lady daddy, or as my son likes to say, just daddy.
Mazel tov.
Thank you. Chutzpahs all around. And then as of 6 months ago, I became lady daddy again to 2 little girls. I've got the oldest and then 2 twins. God help me, I don't have enough house for this.
No.
And me and a friend who she also had her child shortly after my firstborn. And we were saying for ages, she does event management, I do drag. We should do something together that's for the parents. I want to make this very clear. It's for the parents, but somewhere that you can bring your babies to and not feel like the babies are a problem.
Yes.
And one thing she went to, I can't remember the comedian's name. I didn't go to it. But it was a comedian. She basically was doing a stand-up gig, and it was a very similar thing. It was for the parents. But down the front, they had about 10 changing mats, everything you'd need for changing nappies, Sudocrem, whatever, bottle warmers. They had like all the stuff to be like, your baby is welcome here, as long as you're aware that I'm going to be saying fuck a lot and probably talking about my vagina. And we were like, we want to do something like that, but with drag.
Yes.
So now we've made BYOB drag, which stands for Bring Your Own Baby Drag. It is very much a drag show. It's for the adults. I am not going to be filtering my content at all.
No.
And considering most of my content is for hen parties, I do use the word minge a lot. But we're going with that. We're still doing the swear words. There's probably going to be bingo, so, playing with balls and all that kind of jazz.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And the little caveat we've basically said is bring your babies as long as they're not, over 1 year old. If you do want to bring them over 1 year old, we cannot be held responsible for anything that they repeat.
Yeah. Yeah, if your baby's first word is minge, then that's down on you.
I feel like that would be really impressive, though.
Yes.
Like, linguistically speaking, the j sound is really hard.
Mama, minge.
Mama minge. Mama minge.
Yeah. If that does ever happen at your nursery, babe, just let me know and I'll...
Just go throw it out there. Mama minge is a really good drag name.
Yes.
Like, it's one of those that makes you kind of a bit like, feel like worse off for hearing that. Yeah. But you'll never forget it.
I feel like it needs maybe like a moist in there as well, just to really push it over the edge.
Mama moisty minge.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Mama Moisty Minge. Get on up.
Emotional. Yes, anyway.
Just performs Gaga Born This Way, but just constantly
giving birth.
Yeah.
Like.
There we go. Thank you. So yes, as you also discussed, you are a baby daddy, lady daddy, whatever we're referring to you now as. How is that all going?
Next question.
Okay.
No, so...
We shall now cut to break.
Yes. It's, parenting in general is a struggle.
Yeah.
Especially when you give birth to things like, but...
I don't know what you mean. I wasn't a problem at all.
You know what?
Birth to.
Someone... I'm going to be... I feel like I'm not name-dropping. I'm doing the opposite of mentioning people and not saying who they are.
Okay.
It was a parent that I must know at some point, and they went, it's the hardest thing you'll ever do, and it will completely change your life. And this is just before our first one was born. And I took that as like, okay, hardest thing you'll ever do. Sure, I get that. You're raising something that, like, humans are shit.
Oh, yeah.
Humans are so bad at existing. Like, you see a horse in the wild, a horse will give birth 5 minutes later, that baby horse is up and running.
Well, apparently we are born prematurely.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to the rest of the animal kingdom.
We decided that, standing on two legs was more important than a healthy birth.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
But yeah, horses will get up and they'll just, 5 minutes later, they're running off. They're fine.
Yeah.
Human babies can't regulate their temperature for the first 3 months of their life. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I learned so many things about babies before we even had the first one. Things like they forget to breathe, which is like, that's pretty important. And, hearing that as a parent, you're just kind of like, what do you mean they forget to breathe? How do you remind a baby to, you can't just turn around and be like, little Jonathan, open your mouth and
do they do CPAP machines for babies?
They do teach you baby CPR.
Oh, there we go.
Which is a horrifying. I've never had to do that.
Oh, thank God.
Touch wood.
Yeah.
And like my favourite thing is, babies cry. They cry over everything. That alone isn't my favourite thing. I am a good parent. But they'll cry whether they're hungry, whether they need to do a poo, whether they're tired, so on and so forth. One of the things they'll cry over is being visually stuck.
Okay.
So they will find something that grabs their attention and they'll just stare at it. And they'll forget that they can move both their eyes and their head, and they'll just be stuck staring at the thing. And they'll start having a moan because they can't look away from the thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So long and short, human babies are stupid, and I feel like I'm doing a fantastic job. But the whole, it's the hardest thing you'll ever do, sure, and it will change your life. Now, when I heard it will change your life, I assumed it would be like, oh my God, it's going to be blue skies, and it's going to be like, Family Man now, and everything's going to be like, so different. I'm going to have a new outlook on life.
White picket fence and
Absolutely. All that. Yeah. No, I have a shittier outlook on life.
What?
And three little things running around after me who give me a small glimpse of joy every day when they're not at nursery and not asleep, and absolutely love them to bits. It's always fun to be around them, especially the oldest. He's at that age where, he'll just do fun stuff.
Yes.
But you also have to watch what you say around him because he will copy you.
Like Minge.
Yeah. My dad is quite famous for just singing things.
Okay.
Not songs, just, if you burp, he'll do his version of the Chaganuga Choo Choo, but to the words of that's the burpee that you do.
Okay.
Like, I get my drag from somewhere, clearly.
Yes.
One of his things that he sang around my boy was it's smack the bum bum, to the tune of Catch the Pigeon, that
Yes.
Dick Dastardly
Yeah.
cartoon back from way when. Now my son runs around the house screaming, "Smack the bum bum," which is great in front of my wife's parents because they are a fair bit more conservative than my family.
Yes, I imagine that doesn't really go down well.
Not with the mother-in-law. No,
No.
she was going like he was singing something today, and I feel like it was a bit rich. Calm yourself down. It's fine.
It's fine. It's all in good humour.
Absolutely.
And to be fair, if they're anything like Jake, they don't stop singing that when they get a partner.
Oh, I hope he sings it forever. Quite frankly.
Oh, there we go.
As long as he doesn't learn the actions.
No. Well, at least sort of like get him caught up on like burlesque or something first.
Yeah, or asking for consent.
Yes, monetise from it.
It's when he gets to school that's when it's going to be the problem. Just
Yes,
being pulled
very
out by
true.
the teacher. Your son was caught smacking bum bums while singing "Smack the Bum Bum." Oh no.
Yeah, we no longer know this child. We promise we're not the problem.
He's adopted.
Yes. So outside of, the worlds of drag and parenting, as we're now apparently become a parenting podcast, what else are you into? I know that you're quite into all things sort of, nerd culture.
Bless you.
And thank you.
I mean, yeah, huge nerd over here. Christ, where do we begin? Pokemon, Warhammer. I've recently started collecting League of Legends cards.
Work.
I put PCs together in my free time for fun. Sometimes it's not as much fun as you'd think, and I can imagine you don't think it's too much fun sitting there.
I mean, my only reference of putting a PC together is that one Henry Cavill video.
I know the one.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm basically Henry Cavill in drag and without the looks or the body or the personality or the charisma or the... Shall we move on from this?
Yeah, all the money.
Oh, God, if only.
Yeah.
No, huge nerd. If you find me like not working, not doing drag and not parenting, you're going to find me playing some variety of video game.
Yes.
Or painting something that people will just be like, so what are you painting this for? So I can put them on the board and roll dice and then I can be like, he blew him up with no special effects.
It's all in my mind.
Yes, absolutely.
It's all in the imagination.
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons as well. Obviously, that's a big one.
Obviously. What's your class when you play?
Ooh, I mean, which character do you want? Do you want the
mind.
super fun one or the super serious one?
Oh, do both.
Okay,
oh,
so
we do both. Here.
We have a super serious one.
Yes.
He's referred to as an oracle. He's a cleric, but in world he's called an oracle. He's a lizard person, and his whole thing is he is extremely wise and thick as a brick. When we had some characters, we had one who the actual person had to go away for a while. I think they were on holiday for like 2 months in South Korea or something.
Nice.
And we had to check when she came back that it was actually a holiday. We were a bit concerned when she was like, I've got to go away. I'm going South Korea, 2 months. Hang on.
Concerning.
And we had another player join in her absence. We decided we'd actually like him to stay as well. And when she came back, she'd join it. So basically just expand the group.
Lovely.
And they wanted me to do the introductions of like him to her because I was barely there when she left. So I knew of her, but knew nothing about her.
Right.
And the introduction went something along the lines of, so she was with us when we left, but she wasn't one of the camels we rode on. I don't know if you've noticed she's not a camel. She wasn't given pebbles. I had to explicitly state that she wasn't given pebbles because she was given pebbles, but I didn't know about that. And one of the other characters was related to her, but I didn't actually know that at the time. So I was just kind of like, I feel like I'm being racist, but I think they're sisters. And the other person was just taking it all on board, writing down notes, and then at the end had to stop and go, how much of this is true? And we were just like, none of it.
Yeah.
Literally none of it. That's the serious one.
Right, okay.
The silly one is a bard
Of course.
named Dashing Ricardo.
Yes.
He is very much your classic, bigs himself up all the time. Huge charisma. Naturally, he has to speak with a Maltese accent. He doesn't talk normally. It's very much, hey, have you ever met Dashing Ricardo? You've never seen Dashing Ricardo, no? He's only the man who fought off a bunch of goblins with just a jaunty tune on a piano.
Perfect.
I tell you, those goblins, they give you a knees up, eh? In reality, his name's actually Gary. He's a con man.
Work.
It's brilliant. I love him.
Actually, I think we've got a neighbour like that down the street living in Basildon.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll introduce you to him later
Excellent.
on. Yes, and in the worlds of more nerd culture, to finish off this part of the show, Pokemon, what's your favourite gen?
Ooh.
We're now in nerd culture talk, everyone.
We're now in that one. I think I've got to say Gen 2 for so many reasons.
Okay.
Like the remakes of Gen 2 are, in my opinion, the best Pokemon games. Like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, absolute perfection. I mean, even just Silver and Gold were fantastic. It was the generation that gave us my favourite Umbreon. I am basic, I'm aware. But also my second favourite of Tyranitar. Again, basic, thank you. But it was also the first generation that actually asked, are you a boy or a girl?
Yes,
And
very true.
I spent ages on Crystal just going, wait.
I don't know.
I don't have a clue, actually. So that was a nice, fun little experience of Pokemon, giving me a good idea of what my gender could be.
I feel like though, if growing up as a any sort of queer person, a lot of the time you're going to play as a girl, though. I think.
I mean, probably yes.
Well, I still do today.
Absolutely. On my recent playthrough of Leaf Green, I've picked girl.
There we go.
Gone for girl. Given my team all girls' names. They're not all girls. One of them doesn't even have a gender.
Oh, which one's that?
Porygon.
Yeah. Well,
our non-binary icon, of course.
Yeah, of course. One of the many non-binary icons in the world of Pokemon. And on that note, we shall now go for a break, and we shall see you right after this, my lovelies. Goodbye. Farewell. Safe travels. Yeah, it could get dangerous on the road. Take this with you.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
I'll just Photoshop something in my hand. There we go.
Give him a little gem or something right there.
Yeah. Take that. Bye. This episode is sponsored by Dina Lawman Photography. Now, if you have been to any of our visual hothouse channels, whether it be our website or our social media, or even the social media of some of our drag performers, then no doubt you have seen Dina's work. Now, it's not just drag performers that she photographs, okay? She photographs everything from children to families and pets to even boudoir shoots, and of course drag performers. She has her own fully equipped studio in Rayleigh with 15 years of experience and competitive pricing. But if that's not enough for you, our listeners right now can get a 10% discount if you mention Hothouse to her when making a booking. That's Dina Lawman Photography, DeanaLawman Photography. And you can find her on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or online. Or you can also email her right now at dinalawmanphotography@gmail.com. Thank you for sponsoring our podcast, and be sure to go and get your photos with her right now. Are you looking to get even more Hothouse goodness into your life? Then follow us on all of our social media channels to stay up to date with our latest news and events. Or you can visit our website at hothousedrag.co.uk to find out more and buy your tickets for our next fantastic show. See you there, my lovelies. Hello and welcome back to the show. I'm still joined on my sofa by the ever-charitable Jessica Blaise.
Hi.
There we go. That's a nice little introduction for all of you. And we start this part of the show off with audience questions. So audience questions is where you lovely folks out there get to submit your questions to our VIP guests. Thank you for doing so. And Jess, I have a few here for you. Ooh. So if you are ready.
Never be kind.
Actually, they're all very kind, to be fair. So the first one comes from Ophelia. And they ask, what's your least favourite thing about the Essex scene?
Oh, the constant smell of cabbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. The least, it's hard to say because being born and bred Essex, all of it, I'm kind of this is very much me, the good and the bad. The amount of hen parties that I work where they're we're from Essex, even if we're not in fucking Essex at the time, we all travel halfway across the country just for us all to be we could have just done this in my back fucking garden.
Yeah, literally.
I would say it's from Essex, you're more likely, not guaranteed, but more likely to get crowds that are too energetic.
Yes.
Like the kind where they're super hyped to see you. They love the fact there's a drag queen. They really want to get on with the party, but then they keep like skipping beats and going too far ahead and get too excitable about things, and you have to really kind of like control it.
And that's even before the Lindas have had a Prosecco in them.
Absolutely, yeah. Like the amount of times they've come along and they've been like, I hope we're all right. We're not even drunk. I'm like, this is you sober.
Oh, God help us.
Goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of party people in Essex.
Very much so. And it can still work.
Yeah.
I'd prefer a lot of energy than no energy.
Oh, yeah, we're not London. We don't do like golf claps after
No, they're not like, yes, very good. But
I agree with your political statement there.
Yes, what a stance you have.
Yes, what a wonderful... That was such an invigorating drag performance.
Yes, I especially like the part where you talked about minge.
Yes.
Is it pronounced minge?
Is this a new fangled word, or has it been in vocabulary for a while?
Do they do it in Waitrose?
Yes.
I don't know why we're shitting on London so much.
No, I don't know.
Fuck it.
It's not that posh anymore anyway.
No, it's never been there.
Well, maybe Chelsea and Kensington.
No, I'd never get work there.
No, exactly.
It's because I say minge too much. I've said it 3 times. Is it coming through the window now?
I don't know. All the straights in the room are now just like hoping for minge. So.
God, I wish. Anyway.
I say all the straights in the room, there's like 2. So.
Wait, now I'm confused. No, it's fine. We'll get to that in a minute.
Well, 3, but one of them doesn't like minge, so.
Oh, straight women exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should remember that. It's like 90% of my clientele.
The Huns. Our next question also comes from Ophelia, and they ask, what's your opinion on ballads in the UK? I presume that means like the performance of ballads within the UK drag scene.
Is that just not done in the UK?
I mean, I don't really think it is, because
really,
I think I've touched on this on another episode. I can't remember which one, but yeah, I think the US, they get away with it because they can go out there in their nice gowns.
Sure.
And all they have to do is move their mouth around for a bit and walk around collecting tips.
So when we say ballads, we're talking Total Eclipse of the Heart, Bonnie Tyler.
Yeah.
We're talking...
I Am Telling You.
Yeah, I'm Telling You. Or Celine Dion's Heart Will Go On, and... what's the other one? I'm a terrible drag queen. All Coming Back to Me Now.
Yes.
Like that... So is that just not... Because I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a drag queen in the UK do one, but at no point have I ever gone like, that's not a UK thing.
Well, I think the difference is that, like, in the USA, like, My Heart Will Go On, for example, they can literally go out there, full rose, gown and everything, and just straight do the song. Whereas in the UK, it's almost an expectation that if you're going to do that song, you have to bring, like, your own ship, and you have to like entertain.
You got to get the iceberg on.
Yeah,
like,
you got an iceberg, and
sure.
You got to throw the heart of the ocean.
And we're talking like lip syncing as opposed to actually singing it.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. My opinions of lip syncs, whether they're a ballad or not, is they have to be entertaining without the song. So if you've got people like, say, Cosmo, Stella, like so many of the HotCast crew, who they will lip sync, but what they're actually doing is dancing.
Yeah.
And it's, really good dancing. And it doesn't matter what song you've got, they can still take that talent and move it to whichever. Like they could do Bloodhound Gang's Foxtrot Uniform Charlie Kilo. They'd still get a good laugh. It'll still be entertaining. Or you've got, say, Lowest Common Denominator, who still a dancer, don't get me wrong. But her Titanic, like her Celine Dion performance, was absolutely hilarious.
Yes.
Because, she put the dance moves in, but she also put in a lot of comedy.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've only ever seen one queen who kind of just stood there and just knew the words to the song, and that was the talent. And, being British, we applauded out of, politeness, but I think everyone's consensus was that was a bit shit, really.
Yeah.
And
not enough movement.
Needs more movement, or needs something entertaining. Like the advice I usually give to, queens who are just starting out, or any who just want advice, is whatever you do, it doesn't matter what it is, just make it entertaining. Like you don't have to be good at it.
Oh, yeah.
Just make it so that the audience enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. As long as, you're enjoying it and the audience are as well, then
Yeah, absolutely.
who gives a crap, really?
So yeah, ballads can be pulled off, maybe not just by himself.
Yeah, injects a bit of comedy.
Yeah.
Works well, actually, to be fair. The seriousness mixed with the unexpected.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't know how to do it, but I'm not an expert lip syncer in any fashion.
So you're not taking part in lip sync wars anytime soon?
I'm more than happy to, but what we'll do is I'll donate my funds if I win to the far right, and we'll do that on the basis of we both know I'm not getting past the first fucking round.
Okay. There we go. Lip sync wars free. The next question comes from Anonymous.
Oh.
And they ask, if you could time travel, would you go to the past or the future?
Future.
Yeah.
Not even going to question it. I've seen the past. I was there a good 30 years ago or so. It was all grainy, like had a bit of a sepia tone to it.
Yeah.
The internet was a mild delusion of some madman over in America.
A lot of cigarette smoke.
Yeah. Oh God, so much cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
Like the past would be interesting, but the past would be something that if I got stuck there, I would absolutely lose my shit.
Yes.
And the only benefit I'd have is at some point there's going to be lottery numbers that I might remember, so I could potentially win that. Depends how far in the past we are, I guess.
No, exactly.
Whereas the future, if I get stuck there, there's always the possibility that they've got time machines that can just take me back anyway. Or I've already got all the comforts that we already have, plus then some.
Yeah.
You know, at that point, Pokemon might not be a video game. People might just walk around with little hologram like Pokeballs, and they can actually be like, "Oh my god, a Charmander! I would never."
I look forward to that day.
I can't wait.
No, actually, to be fair, it's funny that you sort of touched on that briefly, but funny thing that I saw on TikTok, I think literally last night, it was like, you know, all these like, oh, what's your like most out there like conspiracy theory or whatever? And someone actually said, which I thought was actually clever, the lottery is a trap for time travelers.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
There we go. So,
I mean, my favourite thing about just time travel in general is everyone's argument is always like, it can't be possible because we would have met a time traveller by now. Like, even if it was a million years in the future, someone would come back and be like, you know, I'm a time traveller, watch out for, I don't know, the Chinese or something. I don't know what they're up to these days. And, like, it's not happened. So it can't be possible.
well, unless it has, but they're under such a strict code that the moment that they do reveal themselves, it's like the Men in Black thing where you get like your mind wiped.
No, see, it's even easier than that. They go back, they do something, they warn you of something, or even just say, I'm a time traveller, and it erases them from existence. They no longer exist. They never travel back in time. It's a paradox.
Yeah.
It's a snake eating its own tail. It's a horse that's upside down.
It's bacon in a frying pan.
It's bacon in a frying pan.
And Mum is now checked out. She doesn't do time travel. Our next question comes from Gunzia. Oh. And they ask, if you could rename the colour orange, what would you call it?
Ooh. Had to be orange as well, because, like, what came first, the colour or the fruit?
Exactly.
Like, you know, who even is she? Part of me wants to just be very simple and just say, like, the colour, it's just ginger now.
Yeah.
It's just ginger. Like, you know, anytime you see someone with orange hair, God knows who would do something like that. You don't call them orange
ginger
hair,
spice.
You call them ginger.
Yeah.
Another part of it wants me to, like, you know, you've seen me around, you've seen, you know, what I can do on and off the stage.
Unfortunately.
And most of the time it's a train wreck and, like, you know, kids are screaming.
Yeah.
But most of the time it's with me in a ginger wig. I do feel like we should call the colour orange, we should just call it Blaise.
Yeah.
Just call it Blaise. Nice, you know, burnt Blaise, umber Blaise.
Or name it after another, you know, famous ginger. You know, we could call it like Lynn. Or
oh, Jess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other famous ginger, Jess.
The other famous Jessie ginger, Jessie. Yeah. I mean, I was going to go with Jerry, but then, like, I don't know if that's actually ginger spice.
Yeah, that is.
Okay. Good. I can keep doing drag. I know the Spice Girls.
Yeah, there we go. Because that's the test that everyone has to go through. If you're going to be a drag performer, you have to know every one of the Spice Girls.
Absolutely, and at least one Lady Gaga song.
Yes.
Yep.
What's your one that you know?
Oh, I mean, luckily, I'm not so heterosexual that I only know one. I know at least three.
Okay, good.
Born This Way, Edge of Glory, and Bad Romance.
There we go. Well done, you've passed.
Probably the straightest Lady Gaga songs, but I'll take them.
Still, you still pass. This isn't actually a podcast. This is just like a one of them interrogation, like the sit down in videos where it's.
I'm picking up my gay card today.
Does your wife know?
We don't talk to her about these things.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. To be fair, going back to the past, you probably could have been anyway.
I could just start hormones and then we could just be lesbians.
Yeah, there we go.
That'd be great.
There we go. Look forward to that in the future. Our next question comes from someone called Jake. Don't know who that is. And they ask, crispy or grilled chicken?
When we say crispy, are we talking like deep fried, like, KFC or, chicken cottage? It's got to be grilled. It's got to be crispy.
Right.
It's got to be crispy. I may have been called Chicken Boy at my own wedding by near enough everyone. There is a story behind it.
I was about to say, would you like to share or just leave that hanging in the air for...
No.
There we go.
No, I'll happily share it. On my stag party, went to a place and it was literally called The Chicken Shop.
What?
Like, that's where we went for food. And everyone thought, nice, safe bet. Everyone likes chicken. There was no vegetarians or vegans with us, so we didn't have to worry about any of that. When we're going around, take a wild guess what they serve.
Quinoa.
Yes.
Yeah.
With a side of chicken.
There we go.
And on the menu, there was 3 things. Quarter chicken, half chicken, full chicken.
Who would have thought?
Right?
Ingenious.
Mad. And, I'm going around, I'm, a little bit sloshy this time. It is my stag party, I'm allowed.
Yeah.
And I'm going around just being like, what's everyone else? Because anytime I order chicken, it's usually either wings or like a burger or something. I'm not used to this. Like, I don't do fractions. Like, there's a reason I'm in drag. It's not because I'm good at maths. I'm going around and I'm saying, like, so what's people ordering? And you're getting some going, oh, I'm having a quarter, I'm having half. But then there's a few who are going, oh, I'm getting a whole chicken. I'm like, you know what? It's my stag party. I'll order a whole chicken. Now, what everyone failed to tell me out of all the people that ordered the whole chicken is that they're getting it to share with someone else because it's cheaper to get the whole chicken and not 2 halves of a chicken. No one told me that fucking part. So I'm sat there with a whole chicken all for myself. All my chicken, 100% me. And they're all going, oh, I can't believe you ordered the whole chicken for yourself. That's insane. So naturally I had to prove them wrong and eat the whole fucking chicken in front of them.
There we go.
I was not delicate about it.
No.
I think some of the waiters quit on the spot. It was certainly a sight to behold. So as you can imagine, at the wedding, I was presented by one of my best men with a whole roast chicken, which was then met with a chorus of pretty much everyone who was on the stag do and other people just joining in for the laugh going, chicken boy!
So the next time that you come to a Hot House show, next time Jess is on stage, just shout that out.
Chicken boy, chicken girl.
Yeah.
We'll take it. I mean, if you bring chicken wings with you, like, feel free to do a Lois, just start chucking them on the stage.
Yeah.
It's like Space Invaders.
Yeah, at least she's doing that for chicken this time. And speaking of the waiters that quit on the spot, they're here today.
Oh, fuck.
No. I feel like there's also a joke in there about, shame that it wasn't a hen do, because whole chicken.
Chickens.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't out to my family at that time. Well, actually, I wasn't out to my family in my head.
Okay.
They knew because I am not subtle. Bless. Like, when I told my mum about me being gender fluid, she Googled it and just went, oh, yeah, no shit. It's kind of like, okay. Guess we didn't need to go through this whole palaver.
I thought he was very subtle as a person. No? Okay. Our next question comes from another anonymous. And they ask, if you were a pizza, what would you be?
Eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no one left pizza. I'll tell you what it's going to be. It's going to be my old university classic.
Here we go.
So it's, we don't do basic.
Cigarette and a Red Bull.
Absolutely.
Yep.
On a pizza.
Yep.
Side of Rikerdin or something.
Yeah.
So it always used to be herb and cheese stuffed crust because we like our crust stuffed here.
Same.
It's got to be meatballs.
Okay.
It's got to be Chinese chicken.
Yes.
It's got to be prawns.
Yes.
And it's got to be pineapple. Come at me, pineapple haters.
I'm said pineapple hater. So.
I need a shoe. No, absolutely love pineapple. Like, it's nice and sweet with the savoury,
No, I don't do any sort of like cooked fruit or anything like that. Just
on a pizza.
In general,
like tomato.
Well, I don't. That's the thing. I like tomato flavouring I don't actually like actual tomato.
I mean, I'm with you on that one, to be fair. Tomatoes are Satan's hemorrhoids, but you've still got the puree on pizza, haven't you?
Yeah, but that's different. It's
still sweet.
I wouldn't even really say it's that sweet. It's a little bit...
I'm dismantling the pineapple hate here.
Okay. I feel like this could go on for like another...
This could.
45
I've got
minutes,
time for pineapple. Like pineapple on pizza, pina colada, a third thing with pineapple in it, grilled pineapple.
Admittedly, when I hate to keep harkening on about it, but I'm going to because I don't care. When Jake and I were in Rome, I did enjoy pineapple juice. Never thought I would, but the all-inclusive, they had it. I thought it was just apple that Jake got me, and he thought it was apple as well. Not
It was
knowing
the pine variety.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he didn't know what Italian for pineapple was. He didn't even know any Italian.
Ananas.
Yes.
See,
Prego.
that's all the Italian I've used, except for Requiescat Timpace. That's it.
Perfecto. And
See.
yeah, grazie mille. And he came back with this juice. And I was like, oh, this is very lovely. This is nice. I went back up to get like a refill for both of us. And I was like, oh, that's pineapple. Huh.
There you go.
There we go. I suppose it's a bit like, the old child thing. If you actually don't actually tell them what it is, then...
I was really worried where you were going with that first.
I don't know where I'm going with this half the time.
Delicious.
Yes, newsflash for this episode. I'm cannibal. I'm not. Don't worry. I'm not. I can't think of a famous cannibal right now off the top of my head. But...
Hannibal Lecter?
Yes, we was. Yes, there we go. There was an episode with cannibalism in it.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So we watch lovely stuff here.
Yeah.
And our final question also comes from Jake. If you could do a Freaky Friday with someone in the Hot House group, who would you swap with and why?
Ooh. Are we talking about doing a Freaky Friday to go on stage or just in general?
Do both. We've got time. We've got time.
On stage, for the sake of being able to be young and flexible, potentially feel my knees, it's got to be Cosmo. It is purely on the basis of she's like half my age.
Yeah.
And I remember being back then being like, oh God, I'm feeling old at the tender age of 18. Now I'm 35 and I am really fucking feeling old. And I guarantee I'm going to hit 70 and I'm going to feel old all over again.
Mood.
So, it's not even about just being in Cosmo's body. If I could go back to just being 18 with what I know now.
Oh, yeah.
I would I'd probably take a bit better care of my body, but I'd also take far more advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Like back when I could get my legs over my head, I'd actually put that to good use as opposed to just being at a party and being like, hey, look what I can do.
Yeah. Same.
In terms of actual life, now that I've seen Scarlett out of drag, because I think the other day was the first time I've ever seen her without the makeup on.
And my birthday meal,
potentially without even the wig on as well. I'm not sure on that one.
No, that was her actual hair.
Yeah. So she's giving... Oh, no. I mean, prior to that, I don't think I've seen her without a wig.
Oh, got you.
Can't quite remember. I would 100% take that only because, she's giving feminine aura.
Yes.
And I am no longer giving feminine aura. And I need to give off feminine aura. But take that, and it's just nice to be able to, look at someone and be like, I could put you in a dress, and from behind you'd probably look female.
Yeah.
I want that back. I haven't had that since my late 20s.
Nice. I personally give off more Rita aura than anything. But... Not the singer, just like an old woman called Rita. I give off that aura.
Perfect. Do you want a hobnob?
Not right now, love.
Oh, okay.
Now I've got a headache. So that was audience questions. Thank you to everyone for submitting yours. Be sure to keep an eye on our socials for the next time that you can submit a question to one of our esteemed cross-dressers within our family. But with that, we now move on to the next segment, which is the hot seat.
Oh, no.
I've already been used to a hot seat being called Blaise.
No, I'm usually the one warming it up.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. That was a fart joke.
Yeah. So that's going to be fun for whoever sits in that sofa afterwards. There we go. So the hot seat is a rapid fire, quick question round. All I need you to do is answer to the best of your ability the questions I'm about to throw at you.
Is this like a first thing to your mind, or like, maybe spend a second to think about it?
However you want to approach it.
Excellent. Let's get offensive.
There we go. We've had worse. Are you ready?
No.
Perfect. What is your favourite word?
Minge.
Perfect. What is your least favourite word?
Minge. No, it's probably something closer to, you know what? I don't like cock.
Oh.
In general, and the word. Not a huge fan.
There we go.
Like, there's so many better words for a dick. Dong. Dong's a good one.
Yeah, dong.
Dong.
Cock. I feel that's quite aggressive.
It does. Whereas dong, you can play with that.
Ding dong. What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
Okay.
Good horsey.
Nay. Turns me on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally. I've got to say someone hitting the right note on a hard song.
Yes.
Like, if I hear someone singing Defying Gravity and they nail that last part, like, I get inspired. I'm kind of like, I want to go karaoke now.
Yeah.
Like, that gets to me. Even if it is, an actual professional singer doing it, I'm still like,
yes.
I need to find a karaoke bar and try this myself and be shit at it.
Yes, it's literally their job, but good on them for actually doing their job.
Well done, you.
So, in the same regard, what turns you off?
Ooh. The wrong song.
Okay.
Like, not necessarily karaoke, just like, when you're in the car maybe, or you're at home, you're doing something, you're vibing, you're kind of like, this playlist is good, or, Spotify's doing really good on its, automated, like running through this, that, the other, and then it just puts on the song that you're just like, I don't want this.
Yeah, it's not a vibe.
It kills the mood. Like, my mental boner is flaccid right now.
Get the musical Viagra back out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I hate to be that person in the car, especially when there's like, I'm traveling with others. When it's by myself, I'll skip songs all day.
Sure.
So it's the right one. But when I'm with other people, I hate to be that person that's like skipping.
Yeah.
But sometimes there are just moments where you're like, no, I'm not feeling that one at all today.
Like,
so
I had it on the way over here. I was listening to the Has Been Hotel soundtrack while putting this on. Carried it on in the car. And then, like, once it reached the end, it was like, right, no more of that. We're going to move into Greatest Showman. I can take that. That works. There was a couple of covers of songs from musicals, but not the one from the actual musical. And then there was a song, I can't remember what it's called, but it's from the Beetlejuice musical.
Okay.
And it keeps trying to come on, and I don't like the first 30 seconds. I'm sure the rest of the song is fantastic, but the first 30 seconds, can't fucking stand it.
Yeah, not a vibe.
And, like, literally, I nearly swerved into, like, at least 3 oncoming cars just trying to skip that song. Like, I was more concerned about that than, health and safety and
priorities,
insurance and all that jazz.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully you could, argue that with the insurance company.
I'm sure they'll take it.
It just wasn't the right vibe.
Yeah.
What sound or noise do you love?
The uncorking of just a bottle. Like wine, spirits, whatever, just like hearing that little noise.
Yeah. What sound or noise do you hate?
A sad fart. Like, a proper fart, that can be good.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and funny. If timed correctly, or, if loud enough, it can be impressive. But
You'd love it in this household, then.
Oh, excellent. But, like, it's when you see someone, they kind of, like, they get up and they, make a big song and dance of it. They lift the leg up and they pull the face, and then all you hear is just like...
Yeah.
And that's it. And it's, like, such a letdown.
It's like the equivalent of the saying for a joke, a fart in an elevator.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go.
A letdown.
No. You have no problem with us, though, so with that.
I mean,
we always deliver.
Kenzie's been farting this entire time. I can feel it in the sofa.
This skirt isn't actually naturally flared, it's just me farting. There's a waft emitting right now. I'm going to stop.
Self-wind machine.
Waft. One for Lily Evans fans. What sound or noise do you hate? We've covered that one.
Sad fart.
Yeah.
Minge.
A queef.
Oh, no, those are nice.
I wouldn't know.
I'll play you some on YouTube later.
Thank you.
Like, I'll hide the visual, but have a good listen.
Well, I mean, I know, I've seen what, a queef is. I've just not experienced one in person.
They're not far different from farts.
No.
Like, I mean, obviously the smell's not there.
No.
But sound-wise, it's trapped air just, getting a little. Like,
yeah.
it's just,
We love queefs and farts here. The actual next question. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
ooh. I've always quite fancied doing something that's a bit like something instructor, and the something being like some variety of I don't know, extreme sport, like bungee jump instructor, skydiving instructor, scuba diving instructor. With the downside that I am not in any way athletic. I am severely asthmatic. There are good mornings in the spring and the autumn where I will wake up not breathing and have to chuck the nebulizer on. So it's not a huge possibility for me. But just being able to like turn around to people, I don't know if they're great paying jobs. I don't know if they're glamorous in any way. Like from what I see of it, it's like, oh my God, you get to skydive all the time. Go on. In reality, they're probably spending 5 days filling out paperwork and 2 hours doing actual skydiving. But just being able to turn around to someone and go, I'm a skydive instructor. How you doing?
Very nice.
Yeah.
Imagine it's quite an easy job, though, because it's just like, what instruction have you got for me? Don't die.
I mean, that feels like number one, yeah. Don't die, don't hit the ground, don't forget your parachute.
Yeah. Other than that.
Try not to shit yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that will make for a fun landing. Painting the town brown. What profession would you not like to do?
Drag.
Honestly, mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not even going to let you answer a serious one because honestly.
Moving on.
Honestly.
I would probably have to say cold calling.
Oh, no.
Like, part of me feels really sorry for the people on the other end of the phones.
Same.
Like on both ends of the phones, in fact, because one person is taking a phone call that they don't want to have, and one person is making a phone call they don't want to make.
Yeah.
But every time I get a cold call, my main thing is how long they can last until they figure out I'm messing with them.
Yes.
And they hang up. You know, if they're offering me life insurance, I'll, pretend I died about 3 years ago and start making ghost noises. If it's house insurance, I'll run them through like the details of my house. So it's got a front door, it's got a back door, 2 windows, but they're big windows. Only 1 story. It's all made of plastic. It fits in my garden. My son keeps going in there. I can't really fit into it anymore. It's a doll's house.
Yeah.
It's just a doll's house.
Perfect.
So I part of me feels a bit of sympathy for them. Another part of me kind of wants to say you could do literally anything else.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally just anything. Please.
I mean, even if it's the same job, but for like, I don't know, Sky or something where they call you up and go, we do actually have an offer for you and it might actually help. Like same skills, but at least you're not dialing up some random person going, would you like to check your car insurance? Because we heard you had a crash.
Yeah, we heard you had a crash. Well, actually, funny you say that. We're literally at the funeral right now. I think that's the family one.
My favourite is just to turn around and be like, oh my God, did I? Oh, that's amazing. I didn't even realise I had a car.
Perfect. I just walk everywhere.
Yeah.
And the final question.
Ooh.
There we go. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Fuck off. All the fun people are in hell.
Amen.
Like, absolutely. I mean, don't get me wrong, all the bad people were there as well, but that's kind of the point of it.
But there's layers.
I mean, like, heaven seems like such a difficult thing to get into. I didn't read the whole Bible. I kind of skipped to the end and it ruined it for me.
Yeah, spoiler alert. He dies.
Yeah. On a cross, I hear.
Yeah, of all things.
He hung out with lepers and
prostitutes.
And probably the gays as well.
Probably.
Like, they didn't mention it in the Bible, but I reckon he hung out with them.
I mean, he was followed around by 12 men.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Jesus was in a polyamorous orgy.
There we go.
Good for him.
Last person I saw get followed around by 12 men prolifically was Lois.
Ooh.
So, and that was just her trip to Greece.
I heard she also got nailed. Not to a cross, though.
In Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lush.
Yeah.
No, like, even the fun people who probably mean well, they're probably still in hell as well.
Oh, yeah.
And they're probably down there. Like, bear in mind, Satan was an angel. Or Lucifer, whatever we want to call him.
Lucy.
Yeah, good old Lucy.
Yeah.
Lucy her? I would never. And like she's
Lucy
down
her, I
there,
barely know her.
She's probably not being like, I could torture you all, but that's heaven's plan. That's not hell's plan.
No, exactly.
So she's probably just like, tiki bars over there, sorters that way. If you killed children, we're going to have to put you in the tiger pit for a few millennia.
Yeah.
But
if all you did was like, curse a bit or,
absolutely. Like,
all that stuff, then just...
Darwin's down there. I'd love to have a little chat with him about the birds. Terry Pratchett, he's probably down there. I'd love to have a word with him about some of his books. David Bowie. If David Bowie's in hell, I'm not going anywhere else.
Same.
That's exactly where I want to be.
Yeah. No, good point.
He's in the rave room, couple of imps with him. He's
Oh, he's having the time of his life down there.
I want to be where David Bowie is. That's my answer, wherever David Bowie is.
And that is also now going to be the title of the episode. So, well done. That is the hot seat. You have completed it. Yay. And thank you as well for coming all this way and joining me on my sofa, my lovely iconic set. It's specifically made for this show. It's no expense spared. And we now go to the final segment of this episode, which is happy endings. We are now going to violently masturbate.
Does it have to be violent?
Well, unless you want
I need to soothe myself into it first.
Oh, okay. Well, unless you want to goon for a while, but
fine.
Gooning and baiting.
Give me a minute.
Okay. No. I still don't understand all of that. I can't lie.
You're 30 now. You don't get to understand gooning or TikTok or...
No.
You're over there. You have to be an adult now, which means you have to watch YouTube and wait for the TikToks to go onto Instagram stories.
Yeah, the only thing that turns me on nowadays is storage solutions. So...
And travel insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
I'm not even kidding about storage solutions. A good storage solution will turn me on more than Apollo from Gladiators wearing nothing.
Oof. Well, if it was Apollo from Gladiators wearing nothing, selling you storage solutions.
In that case,
we just lost her there.
In that case, if you're ovulating, do not come near me because you will get pregnant. So Happy Endings is the part of the show where we like to end things on a light-hearted, positive note, a la the Hot House way. So, for example, my one for this episode, well, it was going to be something different, but now it's just going to be the thought of Apollo naked selling me Tupperware and those big useful boxes, the clear ones.
With the ones at IKEA that you can like stack into each other.
Yeah. He's just naked selling me those.
Oh, Apollo at IKEA, Apulo.
There we go. Perfect. But otherwise, my other happy ending for this episode was going to be Pokemon Pokopia.
Have you played it?
Yes, I have started.
How is it?
I like it. I still prefer Animal Crossing.
Sure.
So I switch between the two. Switch. Yeah. See, comedy. I do comedy. I try. But no, it is good. There's parts of it where I'm like, I find a bit stressful, surprisingly. Because it's like, I just want to like hang out with all these Pokemon, but instead I'm getting like bombarded with requests from them. And, all of a sudden I'm in a different town and it's like, oh, I need to build this now, but I've not finished the other one. So apart from that, it's a lovely game. Fair. So kudos to you, Nintendo and Pokemon Company and all those fine folk. What is yours for this episode?
Oh, I mean, the thing that's been getting me going recently is it's got to be the League of Legends cards. I could sit here and blather on about mental health and all that jazz. 2026 is going to be a good year for me. I've lined it up for the last 3 years. We're going to make it happen.
Manifesting it.
But no one needs to give a shit about that. That's on me. I'll tell you about that in December, whether it's actually worked or not.
Yeah.
No, the League of Legends cards, I only found out, I've been playing League of Legends for the better part of about 15 years now.
Work.
It's an addiction. It's a bad habit. I believe we usually, when I'm with my friends and we're like, do we want to have a good time? And everyone's like, yeah. And we go, why the fuck are we playing this then? But only found out about a month ago they do like the trading cards, like Pokemon, like Yu-Gi-Oh, XYZ. And me and a few friends have just dove head first into it. We're going to a card show next weekend over in Newbury.
Work.
And that is mostly because I managed to pull the chaser from one of the packs signed by the artist. Which
so very rare, I imagine.
I made ungodly noises.
The neighbours are still, trying to erase that noise from their
she
head
moved
now.
out.
Oh, there we go.
She's gone. I'm not sure if she's actually alive.
Well, she's here with us today. No, League of Legends, because that's not quite the part of nerd culture that I'm aware of. Is that Arcane or is that both? Things.
No. Arcane is it's League of Legends. It uses the characters from
right.
My partner, she's never played League of Legends. She's played some games, like she's not completely out of it, but League is one that she won't touch. And we watched Arcane together. She absolutely loved it. And afterwards, she went, "Oh, maybe I should play League of Legends." I went, "It's nothing fucking like the game, love."
Yeah.
Would you like to hear the story of the game?
Give a brief rundown just to finish the
I don't
episode.
need to give a brief rundown.
Okay.
So the story of the game is you are a person manifesting another person who was known at a time. That's it. One of the characters' backstories was they were a scarecrow and they came to life and people thought it was scary.
Oh, so it's like Wizard of Oz?
A bit.
Okay.
But, yeah. Like, there's no story in the game whatsoever. So Arcane expanded on that greatly.
Again, the only thing I know about Arcane is that 21 Pilots did a song for them. So
They did.
Very nice,
It was on
very
TikTok
lovely song.
everywhere, I hear.
Yes. Very lovely when they performed it live. So thank you again for joining me on this episode. Would you like to tell the fine folks at home where they can find you?
Probably in a bin somewhere. But usually you can find me either with these lovely lot at Hot House, over at Hotbox, other places in Chelmsford, such as Bar Plus.
Yes.
Or every now and then I'm at a Slug and Lettuce, actually working there. I'm not just drinking my sorrows. If I was, I'd pick somewhere other than Slug and Lettuce. Sorry, Maddie. No, Slug and Lettuce doing bingo on the rare occasion over in Colchester. Or you can find me on Instagram under Jessica_Blaise_official because I like to keep things simple and concise.
There we go. And with that, we thank you for tuning into this episode. Please be sure to join us next week when we have got Shaka Khan discussing whether she really does still feel for you. And we've also got Cher discussing whether she does still believe in life after love. So please be sure to join us, subscribe, comment, and watch our next episodes. And we shall see you then, my lovelies. Goodbye.
Bye.
The HotCast is a Hot House Drag UK production. Hosted, produced and edited by Kenzie Blackheart. For more information, visit hothousedrag.co.uk or search for Hot House Drag UK on your chosen social media site. Thank you for listening. Five hours later.
How long do we have to wait for?
Until we get tired.
I can't feel my teeth.
I can do this for hours. This is my masturbating hand. So.
You need to get like a timer on who can do the longest.
Oh, God. No, I gave up after 5 seconds. I was just like, yeah, we just go.
Lucky wife.